about the worst winter in the last 50 years. And all of these wonderful people decided to leave the security of their homes to come out, trudge through the horrid weather, and get to the Steel City Comic-Con. So I'm here with my special friend Spidey, and we're going to take a tour around, talk to some artists and celebrities, and see what we come up with. Got it, have it, need it, got it. Hey there, it's Amber again from the Steel City Comic-Con. I'm here with Josh Medors, and let's see, I saw an article, a tutorial that you wrote on comicmonsters.com.
Oh, okay, Art of the Werewolves?
Art of the Werewolves. Yeah. So why don't you tell me how that happened?
I've known Rob for a while, the guy that runs Comic Monsters, and he had been doing a couple of those things where, we show our process of how we do something. So I was like, you know what, let's, he asked me to do an article, so I was like, we kind of went back and forth on ideas, and we both said, well, automatically went werewolves. We said werewolves, because I love werewolves, he loves werewolves, any monster you can think of, Rob loves. So I was like, okay, well, we'll do a tutorial on how I come up with a werewolf. So, and I was also getting ready to I was doing the Willow Creek book at the time as well, so it kind of went hand in hand, kind of promotion-wise. So that's how we came up with that. We both decided that werewolves would be a good topic to, do a tutorial on.
So there were decisions that it seemed like you have to make, as opposed to, is it going to be really scary? Is it going to be, walk on all fours or on two legs like a human? So, I mean, what sort of artistic decisions do you normally have to make when you're doing monster creatures?
A lot of it depends on the story and what the monster is going to be doing in the story. For Willow Creek, which the type of werewolf I did on the tutorial for Comic Monsters, it's going to be in the woods. It's going to you base its environment, where it's going to be running around at. If it was a city werewolf, you probably wouldn't have to be on all fours and stuff like that. You need to look a little more human than a country werewolf. But I base it on factors like where it's at, what it's going to be doing, how much it's going to be shown, and how easy it's going to be to draw. You don't want to design something too hard that you're trying to draw on every page. That's amazingly hard to draw. Okay. So you try to keep it easy, design-wise, so you can draw it a little easier. So you kind of keep that in mind as well.
Okay, you've done work for Image and Marvel and indie stuff. You were mentioning Willow Creek. What's the Frazetta work been like? What are you doing there?
Oh, I've done multiple books over Frazetta. Right now it's kind of on hold. I'm lined up to do another book.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's been announced yet or not, but it's a book that Frank Frazetta Jr. was writing. But working over the Frazetta stuff has been amazing. Dream come true. I grew up loving Frazetta's, work. Frazetta was a god when I was growing up. I always copied his pictures, copied pictures of his naked women and hid them from my mom and stuff. So, but being able to work with that, and actually, I would send my drawings to my editor, and he would send them to Frank to approve.
Well, that's pretty
cool. So, I'm shaking in my shoes when I'm drawing stuff. But after a while, it kind of it got to the point where he kind of trusted what I was doing, and I didn't have to have everything approved or whatnot. They just said, okay, go with what you're doing. So, but at first they had to approve everything. And the fact that Frazetta was looking at my artwork just freaked me out. It just creeped me out. I still don't believe it to this day that he was looking at it. I know there was one comment he made. I drew a picture of during Swamp Demon, a pinup of Swamp Demon. He's kind of pushing through the trees, and Frank said his left nipple's too far left. And that's really the only comment that stuck in my mind that he sent back on correcting something. But it's been amazing.
But still, if you're going to be corrected by somebody,
and if Frank Frazetta correction, you take it to heart and you move that nipple back right. You move it over.
That's right.
But working on that stuff's been amazing. Just not just working on the books, but the people you're surrounded by, the other guys that are doing the Frazetta books, like Tim Vigil. I love Tim's stuff. I grew up loving his stuff. I did a show out in Arizona where it was me and Tim Vigil sitting there signing autographs. I was like, that's crazy. Sitting next to Tim Vigil. And
see, you're famous.
No, I was geeking out because I was sitting next to Tim. But it's just the people that work on all the other people work on the books as well. Not only the fact that I'm doing a Frazetta book, it's working with those people as well. Jay Photos, he's been in the industry forever. He's an amazing artist. Vigil did it, and there was just the writers involved too, Josh Ortega. It was an amazing project to work on. And I hope to continue on with it, but as of right now, kind of.
Okay. So then tell us about Willow Creek. Is it available now? What can we
Willow Creek, you can buy the first issue. The first issue came out through Zenescope. Okay. The Zero issue 1. Issue 2 was being worked on, then some stuff happened, and now we're not with Zenescope anymore.
Right.
And originally it was going to be a 5-issue miniseries. We've now cut it back to a 3-issue miniseries, and we're taking it somewhere else to be published.
Okay.
I can't say where right now because it's not definite, but we have a couple ideas of where we're going. We're actually redoing issue 1, which I hate because people have to buy issue 1 again, but we'll make it worth their while. I'm actually working on issue 1 now.
Okay, and then where can people keep in contact to see what's up to date, when it'll be out and available? Where's the best place to find the information for that?
Well, I'm working on getting my website done. Because if you're on Facebook, I keep people updated through there, Facebook-wise. But I'm working on getting my website done, so that'll be where to go get it updated. It's my website right now, but it's not done yet.
Okay.
So, but I'll be having it done here shortly. And once it's done, we'll keep people updated. We're looking to have the first issue finished by June.
Okay.
Second issue soon fall. We're hoping to have it stuff to show by San Diego. That's what we're looking to have.
So you've got a few months, but
got a little bit of time.
Not much.
And that's why I said I backed off on some of the work I was doing. I'm actually not working on a book right now. I'm just doing covers, so I can work on little crazy stuff like that. Getting caught up with commissions and working with crazy.
Okay. And you've also done some things for the Hero Initiative.
The Hero Initiative has been amazing.
Tell me what you're doing for that.
With being sick, always even before I got sick, I helped out the Hero Initiative when I could. Back when it's called Actor, I'd go and sketch at their booth and stuff like that as much as I can to help any charity. I would help the CBODF, any charity I can help out, I try. The Make-A-Wish Foundation for the Pittsburgh auction, stuff like that. I try to help out as much as I can. And I guess karma works because as soon as I got sick, the Hero Initiative got in touch with me. And they've just been amazing. They've helped me out. I mean, there's been times where I just thought I couldn't make it, and they would come through. I'd go and there's a check in there from Hero Initiative that I had no idea was happening. Finding me work, or even just calling Jim McLaughlin, the president of the Hero Initiative, calling and saying, "Hey, how you doing?" Stuff like that helps out. Just out of the blue, having somebody calling and check on you, see how you're doing, see how you're feeling. And they've been amazing. Jim McLaughlin, all the helpers of the Hero Initiative, the helpers here in Columbus, back in Columbus, Brian Polito. I mean, it's just been amazing. And without them, I don't know if I'd be here right now without Hero Initiative. They've really helped me out.
That's great to hear.
And the work I've done for them, I've done some of the sketch covers. I did Wolverine 100, which in turn that got me my work at Marvel. Wolverine 100. Right now I'm working on the Archie 50. They're doing 50 sketch covers for Archie, and I'm doing one of those. There's a comic that came out that I forget the name of it, but it had J. Scott Campbell cover and the Matt Wagner cover. I did one page in there, kind of telling my story and how they've helped me. Other than that, that's some sketch work, sketch cover work, that work, and that's what I've done for them. But anything they ask me to do, like I said, I go right in their backyard if they ask me to.
Okay.
Just because, they're just amazing.
That's good. So, then just, one last question. Now, when it comes to the monster designs, do you, you seem to have a great sense of humor in your writing and everything, so I was just wondering, do you look for adding humorous elements to your monster designs, or are you going for straight up horror?
I think when you add a little bit of humor to something like that, it brings them to life a little bit more. It makes it more realistic. Because you can make them super scary, ultra scary, but that gets old after a while. Just going, you have to throw a little bit of humor in there. So I do add a humor element. I think if you kind of get people laughing and get them off guard, then it's a lot easier to scare them, and you scare them a lot more than you would if you didn't get them off guard.
You earn some trust.
Yeah, you kind of earn trust with the humor, get them laughing, and then you scare them. I think that's how you do it. So, I think that's why I put that in there for that, and to give that character a little more human element. So, because most of those like the werewolves and stuff like that, they start out as humans. So you got to throw a human element in there somewhere. So.
Awesome. Yep. All right. Is there any last things that you need for us to know, or?
No, that's it. Support the Hero Initiative. Everybody donate if you can.
Thanks for your time.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, it's great meeting you.
Yep, nice meeting you.